Greetings, Earth Angels, my divinity to yours. A hearty welcome to Ascension Star Portal. Thank you if you are new, and thank you if you are returning. Today I will be channeling the energy of Princess Catherine through the Divine Spirit, Mother, Father, Creator. O Divine Spirit, the supremest, the purest, the divinest of creation, of all life, of everything that is absolute in the I Am, descend upon me right now and cover me with your light, your love, your blessing. Descend over the channel and every viewer listening and those that will come to listen. Cover them in your light, in your love, in your blessing. And through my voice, express your healing to each and every one of them as they open their heart centers. Whilst listening, they will come to feel and receive the blessing of healing, of comfort, of protection. And I thank you. I am thankful for receiving the unified strength, the unified circle of celestial helpers, guidance, and protection over Ascension Star Portal, over each and every one awakening, those awakened, and those that are on divine assignment. Thank you. I now ask that you bring through the energies of Princess Catherine, for I have felt and feeling a grave darkness descend, a heaviness that needs no more words to express the morbidity, the pain, the sadness that I feel right now. Please help us understand. For I have asked before and you have presented. Today I ask you to give us the truth in its raw, the truth in its deepest clarity. For we do understand there is only so much that can be revealed at any time in a reading. And as in resonance with the currency of energy and the questions and the anticipation, but today I ask you to be as raw as possible and show us the truth. What is it? May I please have 3 messages to start off the vibration and energy, bringing in Princess Catherine's energy. Thank you. Give me 3 energies. Expressing through the cards as an expression of her energy at this time. What is the frequency of Princess Catherine's vibration? relationship. 2 more, please. Creative project. And energy work. We also have showing trustworthy guidance, family, and heart chakra. So this is evidence of the pain that I am feeling, you are feeling, she is feeling. This is family. So clearly family is a great concern, be it, well, she is divided between 2 families. Her personal family, her parents, her siblings, as well as the family she created and brought into being, which is extra personal, her children. As we can see, there are children present. Trustworthy guidance. It's important that we receive what is trustworthy and be guided by that. So I do feel that these are secondary messages and tertiary messages to what we are receiving. All right, thank you. At the bottom of the deck is be honest with yourself. So honesty is a very important word here. All right, so that is speaking of truth. So let's see. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall other relationships bloom and prosper. Well, what we're being told here is everything that has taken place or taking place has to do with relationship. Clearly, family. So very close relations to her right now. Is the point of focus, is the point that needs to come into balance, is pivotal. Pivotal. Why did they say pivotal? Spirit has strange ways of coming through. Piv. Privy. Priv. Ottle. Bottle. It's something is being privy and bottled. Something is being the relationship surrounding this. This involves very close relationship. People that are close to her. Creative project. The soul expresses itself through creative ways. Well, Spirit is having very creative ways of expressing the words that are coming through. Well, clearly there is something at hand. Something creatively happening behind the scenes. This is a project. We're talking about a plan, a strategy, something that is in the works. Very artistic. Somebody's being creative. There's an energy that is protecting relationships, and it's creatively planned, and it is giving a false creative project or projection. Right? Projection. Energy work. Life can be electrifying because it's the very essence of energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatment. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Energy work. Well, this speaks about the channel and me having requested energy today. I usually do it off camera. Before I start, I do all the background work, but today I've done it on camera. Not entirely, because it takes too long, so I've done some beforehand. So I have asked for energy work to present itself through my voice and through the channel from the divine, so you could receive healing. But the healing is also about the energy of Princess Catherine. Keywords to note: electrifying, which is, I feel an energy of shocking, alarming, treatment, Loved ones. Loved ones has to do with the relationship of family. Shocking is the creative work or creative projection of energy that's coming through. And a lot of energy work needs to be done here, because not everything is as it seems. Right? It's a beautiful energy in a positive tense, but there is different energies at work, creating a projection onto relationships that are not balanced. Hence, it's calling for the need to heal and balance the relationships, right? Give me 3 from this tarot deck that will further anchor the energies on the table or complement the meaning of the energies. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Right. Give me 2 more. Well, we had a card try to come out. I think it was some wheel that I saw. Circular energy. 6 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Fool card that's upside down, and as usual, I don't do upside down cards, reverse cards. So this is odd that it's in the reverse. Fool cards are new beginnings, taking risks, creative projects. Creative project is to do with this card, but it's not a creative project. It's a project that is working in reverse, but is projected as a creative project, or something to do with strategy and planning that's not going as it's supposed to. So hence, this whole risk is going to come into reverse. Right, so I'm going to turn that in the upright and leave it under the deck. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Pentacles, and we have the 5 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles is a happy card in a positive tense, focusing on somebody that has everything, received everything, wants everything, and is living a life of leisure, pleasure, luxury, contentment, everything going. Well, perhaps this is what it's supposed to be, right? This is what is being projected as everything is well, everything is fine, everything is supposed to be as it is, as she was meant to have it, but it has not turned out this way. In a previous reading, I had the 9 of Pentacles again, and it was told there, it is a false projection, is what we are meant to hear and see, what was meant to take place, but it's not how it ended up, or the ending isn't as what the beginning was intended to be. Right, we have a flame of a candle. That is somebody praying, an energy of prayer. We light candles for many reasons, but primarily for connecting to divinity, to pray, to bring in divine spirit. There's an energy over her, a person who had everything going. There is energy of prayer, a healing, something to come in. I'll place this over relationship. We have the 6 of Pentacles, a give and receive, a distribution of energy. So on one hand we received, on the other hand we had to distribute, or vice versa. So the give and take is ideally meant to be a blessing to the giver and a blessing to the receiver. But something is unfairly distributed. Energy is not balanced what is being given and what the world is receiving is not the correct energy. It is a projection of an energy that is not balanced in truth. The soul is longing to express itself for the truth and balance. There is an energy of self-gain. I'm giving out, but there's more to receive. So I'm not giving an equality. So we're being told that what is coming through is not a balanced energy. It's not a fair energy. It's not a just energy. There is more to gain from what is being given. Five of Wands, an energy of conflict. There's a great battle behind the scenes. There is an energy battle behind the scenes. There is energy being worked behind the scenes in a great conflict. And it involves many people in the system. There is a tug of war going on with family, relationships, and it's a false and creative projection of an imbalance that she is well as the Nine of Pentacles and healing and receiving everything she should be, but it's not the truth. Now there is not just a physical battle, but an energetic physical battle. This is physical and this is energetic. So there is a form of higher spirit playing out here. It's not just the physical body. An unevolved and unawakened or unenlightened somebody will look at it from a very linear and physical tense. See what they believe, what is given, gullible. Right? Whatever we're dishing out, you will eat. We cannot always just drink out of any cup because it could be poisonous. Right? We need to be discernful. We need to be incredibly discernful to see what is taking place behind on an energetic level, because there's something else at work and at play. It has a lot to do with money and wealth and power from the Pentacles on the table. So there's a great battle for power and stature. There's something that needs to be balanced, but it's not working out the way it was intended, because the energy was more physical, more linear for stature, to be in power, to project, but it's not working out that way. All right, let's go on. Show us the truth, Divine Creator. The Eight of Swords. Show us the truth, Divine Creator. The Nine of Wands. Show us the truth. What is happening with Princess Catherine right now? I have the Fool card try to come out as well. Well, there's Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Right, I'm not done. I'm choosing more. But I just want to get here. Right, so we have the Eight of Swords, which is an energy of someone trapped. Being trapped, intentfully trapped, bound. And this is a card that enjoys coming up in all of the readings, whether I do them on camera or not. It's an energy of somebody restricted, inhibited, intentfully and purposely, left isolated, whether it's in the physical body or the spirit or both. This is the energy. The world is not seeing the situation as it is, for there is darkness and negativity surrounding it. It's a direct impact from the crown, the palace, to hold her captive, her energy captive, whether her energy is in a currency or not, it is being held captive. So what we're saying here is, in general, if an energy is still existing and very much in a lively state, it is held captive, right? By force, by intent. If the energy is no longer in its physical state and is now transcended into a spirit state, it is still captive because it is not revealed. So there is a darkness. Having the blindfolds on, I cannot see reality, I cannot see clearly. You're not being given the opportunity to see the situation clearly as well, because something is hidden, so you can't see it. You will be fed through a creative project, a planning, through the give and receive of the Six of Pentacles, what it is that you are meant to only see and know. And with the binding, with her hands being tied, and this looks to me like chains. It's not even bound by a cloth, it is bound by chains. So that in itself is serious. So I do not want you to try and undo yourself. I want to keep you suffering. It is hardcore. It is painful. It is intentional suffering. So that if you ever do try to untie yourself, the chains will remind you that I am cold and brutal, that I want to keep you in this state, and it will injure you and bruise your wrist every time you try to let loose or cut loose. You can't, because I have given an order. I don't care about you. I want you in this space. I want you to either surrender to my order, my demands or commands, or you will stay here and suffer. So I feel this is probably what took place in the very beginning. And this energy is still in captivity. The Knight of Wands. This definitely was an order from higher up to carry on this particular instruction, or to execute the instruction. And it was done immediately upon instruction, hot-temperedly, firedly, and clearly unbeknown to the world, to others. This is a knight that looks to me went out to do this task when the light was low. There was low light. Very quietly, secretively, masking and veiling to carry out this execution or this deed or task, but at a very quick speed, swift energy. Fire. Where there is smoke, there is fire. There was a cry for help from above to take action. There's a deep prayer that's going up to heaven, saying, please help and intervene. But the hands is of heavy masculine energy. So this was an order given by a masculine energy. And I'm being asked to look at the fingers, the width, the size, the strength of the hands and the fingers. It is matching somebody or some bodies, meaning more than one in reality. They've ordered this, right? And sent that instruction with this person to undertake something. The instruction was given by one or two people for someone to execute the instruction, to carry out the instruction. So, what is the instruction? It was to do that. Please expand on this and show us more. What is the truth? Five of Cups. I'm doing this on camera because when I was doing it off camera, somebody said, please, I want to see the cards. Okay, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Two of Swords. Give me one more before I interpret. The bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Who is the King? The Moon. We kept in the dark. Things are hidden. Cancer, the Crab. That's Prince William's energy. Water is the Emperor, who's a Scorpio, as well as Prince William, who's a Cancer. We have two dark wolves howling at the moon. Clearly, this is the darkness done by two people. And I've already said this could be two separate hands from two different bodies, yet they're the same person's energy here, but they're just showing us that it could be two people's hand in the works. Right? Hand in the work. Here's the work. There's the energy work happening behind the scenes. There's the fight going on, the conflict, the war. Right? There's the Six of Pentacles. Again, repeating, we have it on the table. I'm not taking it, but I'm showing you how the energy is building up. I don't always read multiple cards at the bottom of the deck, but when I'm guided to, I will. Again, look, giving out to the world is receiving this gullible information, but I'm disinterested whether it's the truth or not. I will just throw it out, and whoever catches it, catches it. Whoever gets a pentacle, gets a pentacle. Who doesn't will starve. You know, so it's I don't care attitude. It's not I'm giving wholeheartedly. I'm looking at my subjects. I'm not looking at them here. I'm just handing out information carelessly and casually. It's because I have more than enough and I don't care about anything else. That's the attitude here. The dark energy. This is the Emperor. The order is coming from high above, and I've channeled that in a previous reading. Alright, so what actually fell out? Death. This is the truth. There is a death of some kind. And it is not my place to be a bearer of bad news or want that solution, but I do strongly feel that there is a death that's imminent. So whose death is it? We can leave that for open for interpretation. This is a card of mourning, the Five of Cups. sadness, depression, great grief. And I somehow feel the UK is in for a big shock. Electrifying energy. That's where the shock is. Here. Was it here that I read it is electrifying energy? Sorry, it's here. Energy work. Electrifying. And I said shock. There's the shock coming in here. There is a shock. A shocking energy. I keep being told shock. Unexpected energy. Lightning. Grief. I don't feel that those that are at work can actually hold on much longer, because it is not an energy easy to carry with what is happening behind the scenes. The pressure is mounting and surmounting. I feel a volcanic energy. Fire coming through from the earth that's creating an explosion on the surface. Like that, they said, like this, fire coming from above to create an explosion. This is very much, there's this, the what looks like a lightning bolt here, or an electric kind of shock. We're playing with fire. We're playing with fire. I'm told they're playing with fire. And they're not going to be able to hold it or contain it much longer. Right? It's coming down. Spirit is bringing it down. It's got to be revealed. This blindfolding. Now, how many blindfolds do we have? 1. Masking. 2. There's the third one. And we have the death card that fell out of the deck. And I'm glad that it fell out in front of the camera. It is gruesome. It is evil. It is dark. It is morbid. It is an energy that I want to hold right now. I feel I want to hold both my ears and I want to let out a screeching cry, because that is what I'm feeling. My heart feels like there is the brick sitting in the center that is stopping the beat. I can't breathe and I can't feel my heartbeat. There's a heaviness. That's what I'm feeling. And at the start and the end, these are the energies that meet. And he shows up. So whose hands? One of these hands? One of these hands. Tell us more. We asked for raw energy today, Spirit. Show us more. Okay, I had the 4 of Pentacles fall out on the right-hand side. So there's judgment behind it. Okay, let me show you what's here, right? We have the 4 of Pentacles. That's holding on to the information, holding on to the power. Everything is to be kept close, held closely, held in confinement, in secrecy, in privacy. I'll turn my back on the world right now and I'll look in one direction, my feet firm, my mind balanced with my feet, and I'm holding on to everything because it belongs to me. So that includes wealth as well as the information. It must stay in the palace. It must stay shut off from the world, and we will deal with it one step at a time. But right now it's about us. We stick to our guns and our word. We stick to our story. We control the wealth. We control the population. Right? It's a little crown, but it's on the head. So this is definitely not that type of control right now as well. This is probably the second hand, because this energy would have a bigger crown. So this is the second hand in the works that's controlling the narrative, right? I know what's going on here. I know what's going on behind the scenes, but I'm staying out of the scene because I do not want to be questioned too much. The world will see what I project, my personal health issue, my very relaxed duties, and my need for empathy and sympathy right now. So I will be absent, but my hand is in the works. I know about this. I have to sign off decisions that are so major, right? But somebody is controlling the narrative to this in a more personal way. Again, wearing a crown, but not having that ultimate power. So I am following instructions because I'm sharing what the creative project is about. Judgment will have to take effect. Judgment is coming. It has to return. This is divine consciousness energy, saying that two people have crossed the divine in many ways, and judgment will have to be served because somebody has paid a very high price for this. This is in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. So someone's world is turning upside down. And all of the wealth, the health, and everything else it stands for will go through a volcanic eruption and a celestial earthquake, a tower, many towers. And why I say that is because here we can no longer hide. In silence, it is killing us. But we are projecting an image for the world. Show us more, please. What is going on? We want the truth and what is raw. 9 of Swords. It's a nightmare, a mental nightmare that I feel they've gotten themselves into. It's one false narrative over another. The absence, the silence. There's too many people across the world that are scrutinizing the situation for what it is. There are many, many psychic energies out there that are also reading into the energies and are picking up and probably cannot be as open and explicit and say what needs to be said, but we're feeling it. And there is a cover-up. There is a cover-up because there's a creative project at hand behind the scenes, and it is bringing a false narrative. It is. Okay, give me more. What else? Okay, so I have the Emperor card, which I will take, as well as the one that has fallen. Six of Swords is moving away from a conflict, which was the Five of Swords, where blood was shed and people had to die or surrender so they could be a winner. So somebody won the battle and is moving away from the situation, which has given them a 10 of Cups, which has given them the joy and the happiness of what was done. Right, so let's see with the Emperor. Right, we had the Emperor here, and he's shown up again. So clearly, it confirms all previous readings that somebody is in the greatest and highest of power and is giving an instruction and sitting very quietly as if nothing. And it is true. There we go. It actually comes under this card. So somebody has given the instruction, I said. Right? There's the hand. So whose hand is it? One of two people's hand. I did say the instruction was given to this, to execute that or to bring that into motion. Right? And this card sits right here showing how that instruction was given and by whom that order was signed off. The Hangman also jumped out in reverse. Right, so I'm going to read it both ways, how I feel it. So the fact that it was reversed, it's somebody finally received the enlightenment or the knowledge or the wisdom, or it's coming back to reality to start realizing or having realized that this is serious, this is a problem, and we now can no longer handle this pain, this mental anguish, that we need to bring it out. Right? But in that position, it's still a serious problem because I wish to keep this from everybody and let the situation hang in the balance. But at the same time that it's doing that, it is torturing me. When I talk about torturing me, I'm talking about whoever's dealing with this entire, the people involved in the behind the scenes creative project work. It is torturous, mentally torturous, emotionally torturous. We can't do this anymore. We're going to collapse. I mean, for how much longer can we hold on? What needs to emerge? So I will keep that in the correct position. Right. Two more, please. I thought I saw a card flip. No. All right. So, but I got to see the Magician, the Sun. What else? Right. And the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Fool at the back in the upright. We had the Fool in the reverse. So definitely foolish decision, foolish situation. Somebody's got to realize they're taking a very big risk. Right? A very big risk. They've got to come to realize they've reached the edge. The end. There's no way. You're either going to jump, fall and die, or you're going to turn around and make amends to what you've done. So this is probably where the Hangman was coming out, where there's a contemplation of, do we actually come out and say something, or do we hold on and go on? But it's not pleasant for what we are dealing with. The world doesn't know what we're hiding, what we're dealing with, because that's what we want to project. That's what we want to give out. That's what we want to share with the Six of Pentacles. But we're not sharing it truthfully, honestly, realistically, logically, spiritually, correctly, divinely, balancedly. It's false. So we're taking a very big risk here. It's a massive risk. Because we just keep feeling the sun will shine on us. But there's a warning here. Please stop. Look where you're going. Look at what you're doing. But nobody's interested. We are on our way, merely thinking that we can get away with something until we get here and we fall over and realize, doom, it's over. Why the sun? Because we're happy to do what we're doing, right? That's the sun, but that's not the meaning here. The meaning here is the truth will have to come out. So I'm contemplating the truth, or should I stay in the same position and buy more time? Right? If you look at the rays of the sun, they're not all in the same pattern. They alternate. So that is the indecisive energy here is, do I come out straight and tell the world the truth, or do I keep zigzagging and swaying the energy, contouring the energy to meander and maneuver and feel manipulated and mold itself according to what I want to project? So what is it? Right, so that's what they're doing. They're playing a seesaw energy here, an unbalanced energy, an energy of the Six of Pentacles. Giving but not the entire truth. Changing the story. Children. Relationship is the children. There's an energy of the children suffering here, and they're also kept in the dark, and they need to know the truth. They are being misguided by the information. They do not know the truth. I feel here there's a promise being made, or a promise was made that is now being fulfilled. So this could have been something a long time coming. A dark night, a dark horse. So it is not something that intended to have a happy or a positive outcome. It will be fulfilled, but not in a positive way. It started off positively. That's what I felt with the Nine of Pentacles. It started there. It was supposed to be happy. It was supposed to be done for the right reasons, or perhaps the result was expected to be a happy one, the conclusion, but it didn't work out that way. It took a different turn. And I do feel it was sudden. The planning or the intention was a balance of a possibility of a positivity, but it took a different turn. That's where the unplanned took place. So now we had to go around a new storyline, a new set of circumstances. And I think it was not expected that it will go down this route. It was unexpected. I do feel it was very unexpected. We planned for something that didn't go the way we wanted it to go. That's what I'm being told. Planning was a creative project. That's what the creative project was. It was a creative project. But it didn't go well. and it has to do with relationship. Relationship is what? Two married people. Family matters. Monarchy matters. I want you close off, right? I want you close off. So please, can you show us what will the conclusion be here? What is the outcome? What is the conclusion? And I ask that in every reading. What is the solution? What is the conclusion? What else? The wheel. What else? Show me. The Two of Pentacles. Give me one more before we close. Oops. We have the Nine of Cups. That there was a great planning for this to be a fortunate, prosperous situation. And the upright. That was the intention. However, something didn't go as it was meant to be. So we had to start juggling the situation. Our one foot is on the ground and the other raised, because we're juggling, we're trying to ground the situation or bring it into a balanced situation. So we have gotten the wheel turning with what we intended, but it didn't seem to be turning properly because something got stuck along the way. Something, an energy was stuck. An energy was, I'm getting, when you do not grease something, it starts to grind until it comes to a halt. So it almost reached that level, but it did not. It got stuck just before it could come into balance. So that is where we're stuck at the moment. We're sitting in the middle of not knowing what we want to do or what we can do about the situation, but we're stuck right now. We're still juggling and contemplating how we can bring this into life, while we continue to pretend that Princess Catherine is healing and well. She's not. It's a projection. She's looking away. She's not looking directly because the energy is tilted. It's not balanced. See? The energy is not balanced. It's tilted. This, I feel, is her spirit that's raised. 2/3 of her spirit is raised. The other third is trapped. And this is awaiting finality or completion to be released. But the fact that the wheel's in the upright position is showing that now the truth will have to be revealed. It will now have to come out to light. The wheel is now turning in favor to bring balance about Princess Catherine. What is it? And how long has it been? This could signify 2 months of juggling. 2 months of juggling. 9 is a completion. So something must complete, must end. The promise. The dark horse has to do with this. This was in the works for a while. See? This wheel, it was in the works for a while. So now we've reached the end where it must come out in the light. The truth has to be, the darkness has to present itself to the light and bring out the truth. You've got the sun and the wheel, which are major energies in this game. The death card is an ending, which has to bring new light to the situation. So it is definitely an untoward energy. We have the Emperor showing up. His hand is here. There's a great mourning, a great conflict. There's tremendous energetic imbalance, physical imbalance. But the High Priestess was at the bottom. And that is talked again. The Knight of Pentacles. The Dark Horse is bringing some information to a closure. It has reached the end. It has. It's reached the end because the Death card sits on top of it. It's now the end of it. You can no longer hide this. It's got to emerge. It's a black horse. It's a dark horse. It's a dark instruction. And here the mask is open, right? His mask is closed here in the night where the execution was instructed, or the instruction was given to execute the plan. The mask is open. So we've reached the end. We've reached the end. You can no longer proceed with this. The mask is open, so a reveal will have to take place. It will have to take place. With the High Priestess at the bottom, that's learning the secrets. That's bringing out from the hidden what's been hiding. It's the knowledge, the wisdom. Right? In this case, it's the information. But we're reluctant to speak up yet. But we have no more choice. We have no more reprieve. It's over. It's a game over. I feel a grave heaviness. And all I say, people, in love and light, I am never in favor of a dark energy, and I do not feel that you would be too. There is something terribly untoward about this. In my opinion, from my heart, I believe that as difficult as any truth is, it is always best to speak it. For we do not need to cover up by cover up by cover up by cover up. You understand that? It is important that no matter how difficult a truth is, it is to get over with it and allow a balancing, a healing. We speak it and allow it to play out and receive the right energy and the right attention. But there is something greater to gain from this loss. Greater to gain with the Six of Pentacles. It's I'm giving something, but there's something more to gain because I'm not looking at my subjects. Right? And this is a plan. It was creative work. It was intended. Undoubtedly intended. But it's reached a critical point. And now we have fear and worry and concern and mental and emotional upheaval and torture. Because how do we present that to the world? So we just keep juggling the wheel of the world. We keep juggling it, pretending it's in balance. It's not. It's not. But we fail to understand that the power of the universe controls everything. The power of the universe controls the ultimate judgment and justice. In love and light, I do thank you for listening. I ask for you to continue to send love and light to the situation, to Princess Catherine's body, physical body, because we haven't seen her yet. So whether it is in emotion or not in emotion, however you want to interpret that, we do need to send love and light to that energy, as well as to her spirit, because that is unrested. And the children need to receive that as well. The children are in the dark. Hence, we need to come out into the light. The sun is here, but the sun is not smiling. Do you see that? It's solemn. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. If anything, it brings the best conclusion, the best feeling. But it's not happy here. Thank you. In love and light. Stay blessed. Till next.